Hi everyone, it's Lynn here from Inside Knowledge. This is the final video in this sequence where I talk about my morning routine, and it has been, up until this point, inspired by my first course, Embodied Resilience, Breath and Body. What I'm going to be talking about today is meditation, and meditation is something I'll be addressing in course number 4, The Journey Ahead, which isn't coming out until the 1st of January 2019. So you'll have to wait till then to find out in greater detail how I address meditation. But I will start by just saying these are my own personal observations as a person who practices meditation on a daily basis but is not a trained meditation teacher. I am not going to be teaching you how to meditate. I'm just going to talk about my own experience and then suggest a few places where you can learn about meditation, because meditation is something that requires a bit of practice and it can be quite tricky for most people. And I think one of the keys to meditating and being able to maintain a practice is the right kind of education of understanding behind it. So it's not something you can just jump in, say like breath work, because you can have some misconceptions about meditation that aren't very helpful, and they can actually be obstacles to feeling successful and whether you're going to keep doing it or not. One of the misunderstandings is that meditation is an attempt to stop thought. It is not. It is impossible. The brain is for thinking. So really what it means is we just tend to observe our thoughts and let them go, let them float by like clouds in the sky rather than engage with them. But we will end up engaging with them because that's the way we're programmed, and that's the practice of meditation, is taking yourself from being engaged with your thought and bringing yourself back to whatever you're choosing to focus on, and that depends on what kind of meditation you're practicing. For a lot of people that focuses focusing on the breath, but it could be focusing on an object such as the flame of a candle, or it can be focusing on a mantra. And so that is about the only form of or aspect of meditation that I can comment on, because I am a beginner, meaning that I've been meditating for quite some time, but I've had a regular practice only for a few months. And I think with meditation you just go deeper and deeper and deeper. So at this stage I'm learning to simply be able to sit, to focus, to observe my thoughts, to observe my body, and let things sort of float on by. But there's a lot more to meditation. There's all sorts of different forms of meditation, like loving kindness meditation, often known as metta meditation, where you send love to all sorts of different people, including yourself. And there's obviously a lot of explorations that you can do with meditation. So for me at the moment, it's really just a form of focus, and not a single pointed focus, but a soft focus. And I find it helpful in my day-to-day life because it helps me to either bring my focus right down if I need to, or widen my focus right up and let in the world and let in the different sensations. So I'm finding great benefit to meditation. The other thing I find is I can sit down at my desk and I can focus myself quite quickly, or settle myself, or center myself. I don't like the fact I'm using the word focus so much, because I don't want to give the sense that it's like this kind of focus. It's not like that, and that's why it's really important to get a qualified meditation teacher to teach you about meditation. So if you look locally, you'll find that there are meditation classes available to you, and there are different forms of meditation. The two teachers of meditation that I really enjoy, I use the Headspace app, and I also have read the Headspace book. And what I really love about that app is how well it teaches the concepts behind meditation with really cool cartoon stories. And I think, having explored other meditation teachers, I think it does give you a pretty good grounding in the basics of meditation. And the other meditation teacher who I absolutely adore is Susan Piver. She is a Buddhist meditation teacher, and you can sign up for free and meditate with her once a week. And you can also join her Sangha and get daily meditations and Dharma talks. And she always begins her meditation with sort of a 10-minute talk about a theme. And she's a really down-to-earth, grounded, funny, just a fantastic person, and I really like meditating with her. So there are a couple of ideas for you to take it further, but like I said, we will be talking about meditation in course number 4 of Embodied Resilience. Thanks for listening. In the next sequence of videos, so there'll be another 5 in that sequence, we'll be focusing on physical well-being, which is the theme of my second course under the umbrella of Embodied Resilience. Thanks for listening.